The racism on Twitter wasn't going to let that shit fly too long. It got evened out real quick. They were like, well, listen.
Shout out to No Intro. But we here Friday night here. Maybe somebody can't hear after I get the fucking name up. That'll be great. But, yeah. Put your mom in the figure for a leg lock. I'm with the boys. Jamel Eastside Reviews, Afro Comic 765. Here to talk about wrestling. So,
always ready to talk about wrestling.
So let me get this straight. Yep. I mean, as we're watching SmackDown, so never mind, because we had to talk about Tiffany Stratton to lead up to what's going on SmackDown. So I guess it makes sense. So, I mean, if you weren't living under a rock, then it wasn't even a tweet and delete. It was an IG story and delete. Stratton put up I think it was a house show maybe, and they were doing the tag match, and she hit Jade off the apron, and they got a close-up shot of Bianca. So she allegedly posted something from Living Hip Hop, Bad Girls Club, Real Housewives, some shit. And he was like, "You black B," and then it zoomed in on Bianca's face. Obviously, the video's out there. Obviously, people have their feelings about it. So, could she have used Sharkeisha? No. Could she have used something else? If she posted it, did she check the audio? She did like.
You know what? You know what would have been like? What would have erased all of this if the word "black" wasn't in there? If it was just "bitch" and she punched her, wouldn't have been no big deal. This shouldn't be a story. This shouldn't be a controversy. It's stupid, like, because you got these two sides of you got the anti-Negroes, and then you got these people who are wanting to have fucking Tiffany Stratton head on a platter, and now it's just a dumb thing, and it's stupid. Tiffany, she lost the match. Look, tap on the wrist, hey.
We gotta get to the match. There's stuff in between that's silly.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Put you up to speed, apparently. So the dirt sheets said they're not promoting Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair because Montez Ford changed his Twitter handle or IG bio or whatever the case to father of 3. So they reported that Bianca's pregnant, and that's why they're not reporting it. Angelo Dawkins found that hilarious. Then Montez Ford trolls the dirt sheets by changing his Twitter bio to father
of 3. Oh, I thought it was originally 3. He went up. It went from 2 to 3, so he went up again.
So the dirt sheets tried to, I guess, throw it under the.
She was pregnant and just wrestled that match with Tiffany.
Bianca was pregnant. That's why
she built different. That's why she the EST.
I guess so. A womb of iron.
Dawkins said she delivered the baby, then had the match, and then won the match. So now it's a whole troll thing now. Not too many people up in arms about it now.
It's so stupid, yo. I remember a time when heels...
This is why I'm not on the internet.
Yo. This is the shit that kills me. Maybe this... Turning on my white side for a second, okay? Maybe a little racism can do something to add a little heat to a feud. Have you ever thought about it that way? Ever?
You can't do that anymore.
Take me back to when fucking goddamn New Jack was giving O.J. Simpson a shout out. And another 3 less crackers we got to worry about.
So you chose to take it back 30. You could have brought it back like 10 years. There was still racist.
We can go back to the pay-per-view where Vince McMahon said, "What's up, my nigga?" To John Cena.
You can take racist Orton, racist Triple H.
Fetch me a towel, Booker T. That was stupid. Yeah.
I don't even think this really constitutes as racism.
On the side of the whites, they're like, "We're tired of you blacks," and I see in the comments. On the side of the blacks, they had an open forum about this racism stuff. I'm just like, the black people being soft about it, and the whites are just being aggro about it. And then it's just like, still got a match.
This is why TikTok Negroes can't be on Twitter, yo.
We still got a match out of it. I don't think Bianca gave
her an amazing match at that.
I mean, did he give?
The match was really good.
They wrestled a match. Bianca won. Like, what?
Jane Cena's gonna
I
do
guess
what
they
Jane
wiped their
Cena
hands
does,
about it.
yo.
I don't see why this is a controversy. I don't think we need to spend that much time on it because it's just like, like it may have been a situation where you know what may have happened. Tiffany might have went to the back, talked to Jade, talked to Bianca. Hey, we got any problems? Like, nah, not really. They squashed that shit. They moved the fuck on. They professionals. This is probably that's probably as far as it got.
So you let the three people involved figure out how they're gonna figure it out. You're like, nah, I still got beef with you. All right, well, give me a receipt in the ring. Okay, so just like there you go. And then it's solved.
It's just so fucking lame, yo. People act like every little fucking thing is offensive to someone in this day and age. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do. It doesn't matter what the context is. It doesn't matter who the intended audience it was intended for. None of it fucking matters. If you can find a way to be fucking angry about something that's fucking totally and completely inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna find a way in fucking 2024. Shit's lame.
We're in a soft era, but you know, just saying. I don't know the full story of why X went to Z. So what more can I say? They had the match. They're over it, I guess. Maybe they're not over it. They were professional about it. Yes. So we just moving on to Monday.
Still Tiffy time.
On to Temecula.
It's still fucking Tiffy time.
Like, I don't think. Do people really think like, oh, this is gonna be a thing that's derailing Tiffany Stratton's career? It's like, no. Like, it's people on both sides.
There were literal.
It's not even
during this match.
Like, there were probably people who were like, oh, she's gonna get canceled and getting all fucking panties in a bunch on that side. Then you had the other side probably just like, oh, this should slow her momentum down. Like, this is what are we talking about? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Both sets of people, you should feel dumb. Like, both sets should feel really dumb, but it is what it is. This is why I don't be on Twitter like that.
Yeah,
this was TikTok Negroes up at. Look, Twitter niggas turned this into a joke a minute ago and kept it pushing, yo. We got a couple of fucking Tiffany Stratton and KKK hoods, and we've got it out of our system.
Yeah, listen, I've been over it. It wasn't the biggest thing in the world to me, but
niggas a lot of what's up, my nigga 2.0.
A lot of people that made content that were black felt like they got stabbed in the heart or something like that, and just let's have an open, safe forum, and I'm gonna talk about this because I'm mad.
My bandwidth on stuff that's pissed me off today. I can't. I saw the Diddy fucking video. That's taking up more room on. That's fucked up. Yeah, so it's like, dog, it's bigger shit that we can be worried about and have concerns about. Can we move the fuck on? Like,
the Diddler out here in his pure villainy.
Listen, the bills are still coming. Niggas still gotta go to work. I choose not to waste my energy on.
The sun will rise tomorrow, you fucking soft-hearted bitches.
I'm not saying all that.
And another thing, you know what? Let me dive into this because it's another set of soft-hearted motherfuckers out there. The niggas who was mad that Ilya didn't win his match on Monday. It's like, do you realize how stupid do you know how stupid it would be to have Ilya Dragunov and Gunther, their first match on the main roster? Let's have this on a Monday Night Raw for not even in the King of the Ring finals. Logically think that shit out. And we have this guy, main event Jay Uso. We kind of need him to get big wins too. What are we doing? And then there are people like, oh, Ilya, he's buried, he's done already. It's like, nigga, what are we talking about? Ilya versus Gunther. There are multiple pay-per-views that's gonna happen. They are going to fuck each other up on pay-per-view for bigger shit. Calm down. Like with Jade versus Bianca, it would have been stupid to have their first match against each other on SmackDown, on probably a pre-recorded SmackDown for a qualifying.
King and Queen.
People don't know how to. people don't know how to think. So it's just like, bro, Jesus Christ. Like, people are stupid. Like, logic, use some logic. That's all I'm saying. Just use a little bit of logic. It's like,
badbooking.com.
Yeah. It makes no sense, yo. And look, if there was anyone that was going to be angry about Ilya losing, wouldn't you think it would be me? I wouldn't, because I'm a self-proclaimed, I'm an Ilya stan. I've been a fan of Ilya since his Progress days before fucking NXT UK was even a thing. But come on, we have to. Okay, to all of you
people don't have patience.
Who are just now getting into wrestling. It's called building a fucking storyline. It's called. Oh my! It makes me so angry because
let me ask you this:
the amount of people who said, "Oh, Ilya's done," like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Ilya loses a lot. Here's the thing, though: if you actually watched his run in NXT and NXT UK, he loses a lot. But because Ilya has fucking credibility and he's able to get himself over, doesn't really like wins and losses matter. But he's able to recover from that shit. So it's like,
right.
What are we talking about? What are we even doing?
So does this make any sense to you? So apparently a match that got added to Double or Nothing is Jon Moxley versus Takeshita in his IWGP Heavyweight Championship eliminator match. Does that make any sense? On a pay-per-view. Let's have a qualifying match on a pay-per-view. I'm told that I'm dumb because it's a good way to put Takeshita over on a big pay-per-view. You could have done this on Dynamite.
Have you seen the interview Takeshita did where he's like, I don't know why I'm not getting over with the American crowd. They always talk about how great my matches are, but I'm not getting over. It's because he's in pointless fucking storyline. You can have the greatest match in the fucking world. If there's no substance behind it, we're not gonna fucking care.
Being in that Don Callis family, that does not help you. And let's be honest, you're booking. Like, Takeshita is a really good wrestler. Like, of the Japanese niggas,
really good wrestler.
Of the Japanese niggas that have come on AEW TV that I've been told for years, oh, this person is that good. Like, Takeshita, he's the one that's impressed me the most. He's young, he's big, he got size, he got potential to him. You would think a competent booker would be like, all right, let's showcase, let's actually get his dude some stories, let's give him some stuff to sink his teeth into. That hasn't been the case with AEW. Like, keep in mind, he's beaten Kenny Omega, and that means nothing because what the fuck? Like, he's done nothing with that. And so the eliminator thing with Jon Moxley, and boy, Jon Moxley as IWGP World Champion, don't he feel more important than the actual AEW World Champion? But that's besides the point. This eliminator thing, like, I get the logic of having it on Dynamite, on Dynamite, because who the fuck watches Collision or Rampage? No. But like on pay-per-view, it's just like, do what the fuck you want, Tony. Like, just have him defend the belt. If you're gonna do this, just have him defend the belt. Have a number one contenders match. What you could have did, have a number one contenders match this week on Dynamite between Takeshita and somebody else, and then at the pay-per-view they face Moxley. Boom. That makes sense. But nah, let's have this eliminator on this pay-per-view because
I mean,
the alpha, but he is literally like Deca in the Callis family.
Deca.
Like, this is crazy.
Now, all the matches right now, they look, I don't know. It's just this eliminating match, it doesn't make sense to me. But if it's a way to get to
that's not the thing that makes the least amount of sense to me. It's Darby Allin because nigga, your foot was just broke. You got hit by a bus like a month, and it's just like.
Then, other than that, when what the fuck his name is in the Okada match with Dawson, I call him Dawson.
FTR bald. FTR bald. That he don't deserve his name. FTR bald.
When Dax was facing Okada, Darby's underneath the ring. and they hit the ring so hard he got hit with debris underneath the ring and concussed himself.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's what happens when there's nothing but crazy gimmicks under the ring.
It's fucking stupid.
So I don't like Anarchy. I don't like this setup for Anarchy Arena. It's silly. I don't like Willow's gonna drop this title after just winning it to Mercedes.
The logic of Anarchy in the Arena this year makes no sense to me because it's like this seems like it would be something that you should do months down the line after this whole evil EVP elite shit and versus AEW thing that as it's played out a little bit further. And it's like, then this is like a big blow off match. You having this match first. And it's like, why are we doing this?
No sense.
Christian versus Swerve is fine.
Is it though?
It's fine for a first title defense. It's fine.
I don't think it is. I disagree. I think it's fucking...
Was it Serena D versus Toni Storm? I guess.
Toni Storm.
Another stupid match. Serena Deeb is horrible on the mic, regardless of how fucking good she is in the ring. Fucking, they gave her entirely too much time. Fucking, just time to make herself look dumber and dumber on the mic. These stupid extended women's fucking segments on the fucking ramp week after fucking week for no reason. It does nothing but make them. Toni Storm, I'm over timeless Toni Storm at this point. Her gimmick is fucking fried. It's pointless, yo.
Yeah.
Double or nothing.
But back to the Willow thing. You've wasted Mercedes Mone for the last 2 months because it's like you knew she wasn't cleared to wrestle for all this time. Why has she been on TV?
Also know she's no good on the fucking mic now.
Bro, it's just like you could have just kept her off of TV.
Promo last week,
and it was garbage.
She's a heel now, but the thing is that you've kind of overexposed her, having her on TV this whole time, and she hasn't been wrestling. And it's like, why didn't y'all just have her debut at like the end of Dynasty, have her come out after Willow gets the win, and then you build up to Double or Nothing from then on going forward instead of she's been on TV.
You got a debut in your hometown for whatever reason.
It makes no sense.
Tony book's reactionary to whatever fucking WWE's doing.
Yeah.
And now Willow got a match in Stardom, and Stardom was like, "Yo, let's slow grind this. Let's build up a story. Let's get the match a good promotion so we could have a good pacing to this match." And Tony's like, "No, we got to do it this week." Gee, I wonder why, because she's dropping the title.
It's so fucking lame. And it's a total waste. Because you even went out of your way to hire the writer that fucking Sasha worked with in WWE, and it's done nothing. We've gotten lackluster promo after lackluster promo after lackluster fucking promo.
And her music is trash. That doesn't help.
It's not bad.
Piping in the
EST. Oh, no, not EST. CEO. CEO. Yeah.
You gotta get something for people to chant.
I'm over Mercedes Mone. I don't care remotely, bruh.
I mean, and this is another one of these game changers that gets signed to AEW that gets kind of maligned and waste. We've got the graveyard, like we've got Mercedes, we got Roderick Strong. I was hearing that shit. Keith Lee, my nigga, where are you at? We got Saraya, we got Okody, we got Kota Ibushi is cooked. That nigga is deader than a 2-piece from Popeyes.
He is in fucking cotton mode, damn. They might remove them shits at some point.
Once upon a time, Ethan Page was considered a game changer, and that nigga's no longer in the company. It's hilarious, and it's like he went home quick, and it's just like if I'm Ethan Page, I'm extra salty because you look at what in the time that he's been in AEW, Josh Alexander has actually made himself into like one of the best wrestlers in the world doing this shit in Impact with like having really great matches, getting that banger with Real Ospreay, winning the triple. Like he's done a lot of dope shit. And if I'm Ethan Page, it's like, wow, I've wasted so much time in this fucking company doing nothing.
I'd be willing to bet money that Ethan Page is making more money now on these fucking indie runs than he made fucking under contract with AEW. I almost guarantee it.
Well, the money's not the same as the beginning, so.
Oh shit, Jay Lethal's another one. Jay Lethal's another one who's being wasted.
Back on Ring of Honor the other night in a fucking tag match against the Dork Order.
Order.
Why are they still a thing? Like I know why they're still a thing because it's just like Brody Lee.
Coming off really good when fucking AEW started.
Like it's Brody Lee. We can't have that group disbanded, but at the same time, who gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck? And
listen,
I don't know, man.
Gone. Alan Angel's gone.
Some people got to be jobbers.
Seen him in months. I mean,
the job squad does exist. It does need to exist, but
for it not to. Jobbers are an important part of the wrestling ecosystem. No one's gonna argue that. But
the problem is,
you gotta stop trying to push these bullshit jobbers. Like, let's be honest, yo. Hangman Page is a fucking jobber.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I'm gonna go that far.
That's a hot take. I wouldn't go that far. He does this.
The Young Bucks.
He does the second best prime lariat in wrestling.
He just
the only person in the elite who is a main eventer of any degree, they kicked him out. It was fucking Kenny Omega.
The second time.
His guts are fucked up now.
The third time he gets kicked. First it was the Bullet Club, then it was the Elite. Now it's the Elite again. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do the fucking story where Kenny and the fucking Young Bucks rekindle their love for the third fucking time in 5 years?
Yep. I mean, that's gonna happen eventually. AEW can following AEW can be frustrating.
True. Okay. Very true.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
I'm gonna name some names and that were hot as fish grease in recent times, and then you tell me what happened to them. Ready?
Ready.
The Acclaimed.
All right, let's go. Woo, shit.
The Acclaimed was hot as fish grease.
Billy Gunn happened, and he completely outshined them as a 60-year-old man, time and time again. So when
beat Jay White.
The Acclaimed are his little buddies. They're his surrogate sons because he got into a little tiff with his actual son.
They went too far with Billy Gunn, with the Billy Gunn and the Acclaim thing. Like they went a little too far because the Acclaim, they legitimately were hottest tag team. Then all of a sudden things became about, hey, let's win this title for Billy Gunn. And then it went a little too far, and now they are where they are. Like they're the opposite of what hot is.
Oh, should I go on? We're having a Ricky Starks. He was hot as fish grease too.
Well, Chris Jericho. He bumped into Chris Jericho for a little bit because remember last year at the end he
was about to start the hottest feud in AEW before CM Punk got fired. They were literally
let's review 2023 for him. Like tail end of 2022, 2023, he was facing MJF and going bar for bar with him. He was hot. Then he got stuck in a feud with Chris Jericho. That derailed him. Then, by some miracle, Collision happened, and then he got involved with CM Punk, putting on good matches with him, with Danielson, and then CM Punk got fired. Then nothing happened for him for a long time. And then Big Bill formed the tag team.
Right, Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland. I'm sorry. Afro just had his hot take with the jobber thing about Hangman Page. I'm gonna drop mine. Edge is not a draw. Edge is not a historic draw. Like we got to be honest about that. Like if you go back, like Edge is not that nigga that you put at the top of your card that you like, oh, he gonna sell some shit out. You could put him with that person. He can be a secondary world champion. He ain't the top of the card draw. So it was like if you were Tony Khan and you were like, ooh, we gonna get Edge to be what CM Punk was, and just like, nah. So yeah, Ricky Starks, my guy, just stay healthy and wait out your contract, and then we'll see you in NXT or we'll see you on Raw or SmackDown.
Oh, don't forget he was just a tag team. Don't forget he was just a tag team champ too. So yeah.
Big Bill with Big Bill, yeah.
Yes. Hey, remember Wardlow was hot as fish grease too, but then what happened?
Injury for him.
No, Wardlow, bad booking.
Well, bad booking is that we could do that for fucking everybody. But I'm saying, Wardlow,
and not just bad booking. It is
they didn't pull the trigger.
Fascinating.
They were afraid to pull the trigger.
Whoa, you didn't pull the trigger.
My bad.
Watch MJF, the hottest star they had.
It is fascinating how badly they botched Wardlow. Like it is some shit that you gonna study. Cause you're right, Cam got it right. Beat MJF at Double or Nothing, even though the match and circumstances was weird.
Watched MJF.
Then the thing that they did immediately after that is, hey, let's have him fight and do this weird lawyer angle. And he getting sued by all these people. Then Powerbomb Symphony. And then he wins the TNT title. Cool. Then he loses the TNT title. Then Samoa Joe bitches him out and cuts his fucking man bun off. He wins the TNT title again. Does no shit. Has all these start and stop pushes. He's in the Undisputed oh my God, he's in the Undisputed Kingdom. Boy, speaking of which, what a fucking waste that group is. And it's just like, there's nothing that he is damaged goods at this point. There is nothing that they can do in AEW to be like, oh, let's salvage Wardlow. No, Wardlow, if he wants anything in his career, not even in he needs to go anywhere that's not AEW. Don't matter if it's the NWA, if it's TNA, WWE, Mexico, fucking Poland, somewhere. He needs to get out that company and get away from that because you can't do shit with him. And Powerhouse Hobbs is in the exact same boat.
But I didn't bring up Powerhouse Hobbs because he was never over.
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah, I was going to say he is in a revolving door of I can't get over. Hey, you know another guy was super over. Hey, what happened to Hook? He was fish grease. I knew it was coming. He's got a Taz, get your son the fuck. You as a father, you cannot sit here and watch this
nigga quick
be fucking drowned.
Hook was white hot.
Jericho.
That was like 3 months ago. That wasn't even a long time ago.
No. You got to think he was a lot hotter fucking a year ago than he even was 3 months ago.
Like he was facing Samoa Joe, and even though it was ridiculous in a lot of ways, it's one of those things where it's like
Joe's running it back with him.
This was not that long ago, and now it's just like, look, it's just another nigga.
With great hair, though. Amazing hair.
Yeah.
Joe's
the kid's got great hair, an amazing moveset. Get him a good manager. He could be fucking tippity top of the tears, yo.
Imagine like him with MVP as like a manager.
Imagine him with his dad again. Even that.
He's already managing him. That's the bad part.
No,
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long could be
I would love Teddy Long and Hook. That shit would be. I want that now.
One with Hook.
With the Hook player, like, and Hook just chokes a nigga out. Hell yeah, sign me up for that. But anyway,
he called him the Hooker Taker.
Hook has a special Undertaker entrance for his first PLE.
Y'all ain't ready for the Hooker Taker?
The Hooker Taker.
Y'all remember the video of Hook in the strip club?
Yeah.
He was just nonchalant.
That's when I knew this nigga could be a star. I was like, this nigga in the goddamn strip club with 504 and fucking got big black booties all in his face. Let this nigga cook. But no.
Man.
Who else was? I had one more person who was. Remember House of Black? They was hot as fish grease.
They're such a fucking waste. Now they're out here stealing niggas' wedding rings.
Yeah. They Malachi wants to.
One of the best big men in the business today. Period. Brody.
Malachi wants to be with his wife, and so does Buddy.
I was gonna say he's worried niggas shit. He better listen. She don't fuck around and get her some Latino heat while she's away, niggas. They're trying to get back over there.
They can bring Brody King over too if they all jump.
They can bring Buddy back too. Goddamn.
Like the thing,
it's back the right way.
It's one of those things where it's like you gotta strike while the iron is hot, and you gotta make sure that you are utilizing people well. Otherwise, this is what happens.
I do have a conspiracy theory for the House of Black. You notice in the All Out video or the All In Wembley video, who was it that left with CM Punk after the Jack Perry situation? It was Malachi Black.
I mean, he was not being used well before that.
No, but I'm just saying, up until then, they were trios champions at least. They were at least fighting for the titles. They were fucking at least in some sort of contention for some sort of belt. And then after that happened, it was fucking, we're stealing niggas' wedding rings. We're fucking, goddamn, I don't even remember what the fuck they were doing. Oh, they went through the whole Papa Gun thing. Fucking.
All right.
You know what I mean? Where they were terrorizing goddamn Billy Gunn for no reason. Like, what the fuck? When these are literally three of the best wrestlers on your roster in different ways.
But you know,
Jack Perry's back, so
fuck that nigga. Unless he comes back.
All is well.
All is well in the hood.
I don't give a fuck about the scapegoat. If he's
all right, so hold on. Well, I know shit on AEW. Let me get this straight. So now Logan Paul is not defending his U.S. title and just facing Cody for the title, his title,
being a heel.
And then now he's going to face Johnny Knight for the U.S. title.
Hey, listen. I'm never going to complain about exactly, but this is Triple H proving once again that he'll listen to the fans. But
not all the time, because you can't. Because fans say stupid shit
all the time. I was just saying, because sometimes the fans are dumb as shit. Imagine if Cody would have won the first time around with Roman. Think about the shit we'd have missed out on.
Imagine if they just went ahead with it. Yeah. Fans can be stupid as shit sometimes, but sometimes like a blind squirrel can get a nut every once in a while. Broken clocks are right twice a day. So it's just like, we'll fix this out. I think it's gonna be a little fun match. I think
now it's fixed.
Yeah, the card
win the U.S. title. Fair.
Get it? I was about to say
the card itself. I think it looks fun. I think the card looks a little fun. Like the potential, like there's some potential interest and stuff with the King of the Ring stuff, because it's like Gunther versus Randy Orton. That's something that I love to see. Gunther versus Tama Tonga. That could be fucking interesting. Jey Uso versus Randy Orton. No, Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga. That furthers the ongoing bloodline story. So that has storyline implications.
And we need God versus the Usos at some point. It just has to happen.
Which that sets it up. Sure. Yeah. And so it's like, excuse me. So it's like there's interest there.
On God's first fucking tag match, if I'm going to be completely, and maybe this is just me being a New Japan bias. I don't, and I saw this the other day, and it's sort of fucked up. If you think about it, Tama Tonga went from being a New Japan mid-card guy to coming to the WWE and arguably being pushed in a very significant way. And then you've got fucking Okada, one of the biggest stars in the fucking world. He is an AEW for a couple months, and he's Okada. He's one of the fucking boys. How? This is literally one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Period, point blank. Nigga's match repertoire is impeccable. And now he's just one of the best.
Okay.
Hey, that's what he wants.
Hey, and also
that's what he wants.
Don't forget Tama Tonga.
Listen though. I want to make this completely clear. for $4 or $5 million a year, I'll be one of the boys too, Tony.
I do it. Yeah.
As long as you know you'll do it.
Yeah. For the women,
Eddie Okada needs a manager that can fucking talk.
So for the women on Raw, you got Io, you got Lyra. That's gonna be a really fun match. And then now you've got you got Bianca versus Nia Jax. I'm guessing Nia Jax gets the win because you need a heel. You need a heel in the finals.
James Cena, though. You can never tell.
Because it's like, I think, and honestly, I think Nia might actually end up winning. Because it's like, I think it's either going to be Nia or they'll go all the way and have Lyra Valkyria. I'm leaning towards Nia because it's like, Nia, one, niggas don't want to admit it, but Nia has actually been good since she returned to WWE. She's been contributing. She's been good. I don't know. She gave Rhea Ripley her best match. Since Rhea was champ, gave Rhea the best contest that she had. And I think it's like, you know what? This is a reward for her. So I could definitely see her getting it, or they could be like, all right, let's go all the way with Lyra or Bianca Belair. So it's like, those are the three. Io, maybe.
I wouldn't be mad at Nia one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either, I guess. At least you got
there's not a bad option on either side.
Never forget this woman screamed out "my hole" as she busted her ass on the fucking ring apron.
My hole.
My hole.
I was saying, don't forget Tama Tonga got the most generic.
We also never got clarification on which either.
The most Tongan generic.
I think Tama Tonga got Tamina's old theme.
Got fire. He got fire at least. Like, he's got fire at least coming out, so that's some shit. As part of his entrance.
If they fuck up the Gorilla of Destiny entrance, I will be highly disgruntled. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's Death Rebel, so it's probably gonna be fucked up.
I know, but WWE got the money. Goddamn, Vince ain't there. Quit being cheap, niggas. It's so frustrating. See, even WWE can be frustrating at some points in time.
Yeah. Like, the most frustrating thing for me.
It's just far smaller problems over there than over in AEW.
Yeah, like that and the music. Like, I'm firmly convinced that part of the reason why DIY will not get over is because they got trash ass theme songs. Like, on SmackDown tonight, Grayson Waller had one of the best fucking bars. He said, "Yeah, just keep cosplaying as your bosses and let's see where that gets you." And it's just like, it's fucking true. Like, stop this Regeneration X shit. And honest to God,
on the other end,
yeah,
on the other spectrum, right?
Because they both have amazing fucking music, whether it's Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa.
No, they have amazing NXT music. That's what.
Listen, music's music. Goddammit.
Listen, so for AEW, they were white hot, and they cooled. They cooled off. We can go to WWE and just like, it's not working. Whatever they do is not going to work. So once again, DIY, it's just not going to work. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Which sucks because they're an amazing tag team in the ring.
But I see more of Tommaso Ciampa. Here's the thing. For one of those people, I think that Tommaso, I could see him being a good singles.
They were apart.
If Tommaso just embraces his fucking NXT psychopath shit that he was doing, then yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Return to being a gold addict. God damn.
But Johnny Gargano, that little fella, I don't know if he gonna ever eat. I'm be honest with you. I think if he were in a smaller promotion, if he were in NXT still or in fucking TNA, yeah, but I don't see it in WWE. I wouldn't even see it in like AEW, to be quite honest.
We did it already in fucking Braun Breaker hold him out, so whatever.
It's sad because
this goes
back so you can be the best.
Gargano can't go back to NXT because the last thing we remember of Gargano was crying and him getting hold out by Grayson Waller. So I mean, I don't think he can leave that NXT shit alone for them. They just can't get over. I don't think they get over. All right, so they can't get over as a tag team. And for Johnny Gargano, I don't think he can get over at all as a single competitor. Tommaso has a chance because he's a good heel work. It is what it is.
Yeah.
The next
Tommaso's got a little bit of size to him too.
Highly frustrating. That's all.
So, who's the next person that can't get over, or a team that can't get over? For WWE,
your boy Karrion Kross.
Yeah. Karrion Kross is going to get over at NXT.
I don't see it happening for Karrion Kross.
But Adam Cole, the last thing Adam Cole did that was important before he left WWE was completely and totally cripple Karrion Kross with a single promo. You know what they do to make Adam Cole feel special? They ring the fucking bell.
And that dude is the size of Rio.
Yep.
And he can't ring the bell. He can't ring no bell at fucking AEW for him. But other than that,
like with Karrion Kross, it's like I don't see it happening. Like, and it's just like he's got a fine woman with him. He's got a dope entrance, but it's just like, bro, I don't really see it happening. Because if it would have happened, if it was gonna happen, it would have happened already. To be quite honest with you,
I think they hobbled him when they had him come out in the Gimp mask in the beginning, yo.
The Gladiator.
The Gimp mask. Well, we're not gonna listen. We're not besmirching the great Gladiator.
Unfortunately, you know who else isn't gonna get over? And no matter how many fucking Puerto Ricans, Mexicans you put on his team, Legado del Fantasma, Santos is never getting over.
Damn it! I hate that though because he's so fucking good. Put the mask back.
He's great, but yeah, it ain't looking too good for him. It ain't looking too good for.
He's not bad on the mic. He's amazing.
Yeah.
In the ring. It's just. You can't throw these recycled gimmicks on people over and over again. Fucking Legado del Fantasma ran its course in NXT.
The problem is that there's so like with all these Mexican niggas who are on the roster, it's like I get wanting to help build them up, and I get Ray wanting to work with them to like use his credibility to like get people over. Problem is that it went on too long. Like it went on too long, and Santos, he was too much of a sidekick for a long time. So it's just like you kind of need to
tell me how. So we're doing this right. Santos amazing. He's good on the mic, amazing in the ring. Even Joaquin Wilds is good in the ring. Even motherfucking Carlito's is doing stuff. So I'm not even gonna count him. And then
Raul Mendoza was good in the ring too. Though.
Yeah, then Angel Garza is good in the ring. Selena Vega's just good. Period. Well, she's okay. Well, she's
Malachi Black.
If she was in AEW, she would have a belt. That's how.
Fuck that nigga up.
But whatever.
She's bigger than Rio.
You mean to tell me? Dominic Mysterio was white bread baby face.
Well, he's injured right now.
No. What I'm saying is he was white bread baby face. Nobody gave a single fuck about him. He won a tag title with Ray, turned on Ray, and he's now a bona fide fucking heel.
The mullet does it, bro.
And he's good in the ring.
The mullet does it every fucking rip.
That's because Judgment Day is an actual overact. Judgment Day is an overact.
They love to hate this kid. So he is over by definition.
Yeah.
If there was complete silence and he could complete a promo, he still can't complete a promo to this day.
Yeah.
And he's good in the ring. And he looks like a piece of shit with that fucking mustache on. So it's worse.
Yo, the Dirty Sanchez line is crucial.
Stole Carlito's mustache.
And he's a two-time North American champion and a fucking tag champion. Now when Rhea comes back and he sees what he's doing with Liv, and we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with that, he's gonna be super hated.
I mean, you can't blame him though, because I'd knock down Liv Morgan in a second if fucking Rhea was out of the way.
The only thing that I would have done is I would have just had Dom go from one powerful woman to another. Like, just have Dom be that dude who just he goes from Rhea to Jade to Nia back to like he just like that's the type of dude that the timing that he's on. Just passing that nigga around. All the big Amazon bitches just passing him around. He gets a turn with Indy Hartwell. Fucks around with Lash Legend. That's his gimmick. Like that is Dom's gimmick. He is the hoe of the Amazons.
So it's not just Mexicans or Puerto Ricans can't get over in WWE. They're just doing recycled gimmicks. Look at Dom. Dom's the perfect example of somebody to just get over on his own.
And did something fresh. And when I say fresh, I don't mean, it's never been done before, because that's damn near impossible to say in wrestling today. But he did something that was far enough outside of the box that they had put him in that it was undeniable that he was good at it.
I'm going to go with one that I don't think is going to work. I'm not too sure if this Uncle Howdy Bray Wyatt shit is going to work. Like, rest in peace and respect to Wendell Rotunda, but like I'm skeptical on if this thing is going to be able to work without Bray. And honestly, I would be skeptical if Bray were still around. Like it's just, God bless him, but like some of his creative stuff, it can be a little hard. So it's just I'm gonna give it a chance, but it's just I'm not hopeful that this stuff is gonna work.
Bo Dallas is good in the ring, though. I mean, we haven't seen him in a while, but before his hiatus, people can say what they want about him and the whole Curtis Hawkins run. Fucking most losses ever.
B-team.
Yeah, but
Bo Dallas wasn't. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
The B team got over.
They did.
Which is a thing. Again, it's just like you gotta be able to like
get a win.
Yeah.
I think the Uncle Howdy thing is a mess, but whatever. I mean,
we've seen messes work before, though, so I don't want to condemn it before it fucking even gets a chance.
And another good thing is that apparently, like, the money is still going towards like Bray Wyatt's kids and stuff like that. So it's like, at the very least, we're gonna get some more merch, and they gonna be able to get some more money. So it's just like I can't be too. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too mad.
It's like it's like Rowan and Nikki Cross and like I will see. I don't know, but
look like it's Rowan, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis. He might as well throw that nigga in that one.
Might as well get Dexter Lumis a check.
And they're saying Joe Gacy could be in there too.
Yeah, Joe Gacy given.
I don't hate Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's good in the ring. Fucking, he's decent on the mic if you give him the right material. Fucking, do something with him. Fucking, don't. I'm never gonna say pay these niggas for no reason. If you can use them, fucking use them.
Put them on there, yeah.
I mean,
we're giving it. We're giving it a goal.
We see from the Tony Khan book what happens if you just fucking pay niggas to be around and don't use them.
That's the old school WCW method. Like, never forget, Lanny Poffo was on WCW payroll getting paid. Nigga never showed up on their TV.
Never.
That's the dream, really. Like, fuck that. Like, if you gonna pay me and I don't have to come to work, hell yeah.
I mean, think about the governor. What was his fucking name? The nigga with one eye. He's still getting a check. Tony's still paying this man. What was his fucking... The Olympic boxer. What was his fucking name?
Ogogo?
Yep, Anthony Ogogo.
Anthony Ogogo. Holy shit.
Still collecting a check, bruh.
Cody ended racism against that dude.
Yep.
That's amazing. It is amazing to how, like, Cody... Yeah, that helped kill Cody in AEW. That fucking... I ended racism because I made a half white, half black baby, and that helped end racism, which was fucking hilarious.
Shout out to Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Cody Luther King Jr. Cody Shabazz X.
Yep. One of the best niggas to ever do it.
So here's my question: if Finn leaves Judgment Day, does he just get Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, just make the Balor Club and just call it a day?
Why are we reheating cold French fries again?
No, listen,
it was never a thing.
I was about to say we never really got it though. So
we got
we never
one
got
show.
It in the
We got
WWE.
one show worth of it.
It's Mo Bullet Club shit, which is just fuck it.
There's more original Bullet Club members in WWE than anywhere else in the wrestling industry right now.
That's beautiful.
They've got the whole.
That's what I'm saying. If Finn's gonna leave Judgment Day, you need a top faction to take over Raw at the very least. So
Nigga, that's not a top faction though. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are not. I'm sorry. At this point,
listen, when Kofi had the title,
nigga, that was how many years ago?
When Kofi had the title and the New Day had the tag champ.
That was how many years ago? Nigga, that was pre-COVID.
Some years ago. It was some years.
That was pre-COVID. That shit is a lifetime ago. I'm sorry.
AJ was wrestling Ricochet every week for the U.S. title.
That's the beauty of it, though. If it's gone long enough, it's new when it comes back. We ain't gonna act like people's memories.
Just bring in Balor Club. That's all you need.
Ah, man. So
and then when inevitably the Bloodline stuff's over, you have God up again, yo. You literally have the whole original Bullet Club minus Bad Luck Fale.
A decade passed when the Bullet Club was okay. All right,
no, but
we gonna do this again.
Listen, go look at Bullet Club merch numbers and tell me niggas don't care about the Bullet Club no more. Them niggas are still doing merch numbers. And
okay.
It ain't even none of the originals. And you got all these, and I understand we've watered it down to the utmost. There are literally 3 different Bullet Club factions in New Japan alone. The Elite technically still count as a Bullet Club faction if we're going to be completely... You think about it. You have Bullet Club Gold. You have the Elite. You have the House of Torture. You have the War Dogs. You have everything except for... everything just short of an original Bullet Club because you don't have the members anymore. And Bad Luck Fale can't just be walking around all by himself. So,
all right. Hey, look, it'll if it happens, cool. But I'm just saying, while we
sitting in purgatory.
Sure. Yeah, that's a fair point.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a fair point.
If you're gonna pay the niggas, you might as well use them.
Yeah. Hey, where's Britt Baker? Is she hurt?
On Twitter.
I was gonna say she's on Twitter regularly, throwing mad shade.
What happened to Thunder Rosa?
Collision.
She's.
Oh wow. Okay. She doesn't exist anymore then.
Yeah.
Like once you're on, in AEW, to me, once you are not on Dynamite, you might as well just not even exist. And if you in Ring of Honor, you're in fucking purgatory.
So the Bang Bang Gang, the undisputed six-man tag team champions, they don't know this. Fuck it.
They're the fuck. Who gives a shit about the trios titles?
Jay White is kicking him.
They got 2 sets of trios titles though.
For no fucking reason. Jay White, that is another one who was a game changer, hot as hell, and now look at him. Look at you now, boy.
Catalyst of professional wrestling.
I do have a great question too. I do have a great question in this off. Which faction has the most declarated champions in it? Not like a mainstay faction, just like a weird faction. But if you add up all their titles, it's like, damn, you got some heavy hitters on there.
Yeah,
I was gonna say immediately the NWO.
And see, I thought
like NWO, because like NWO, they got a lot of shit. So I would guess them.
I'd say no NWO, no Shield, no Evolution.
Okay,
give me an off-brand faction that didn't last long. But if you add up all their members, they got like titles on them.
The stuff that they did as a faction or the members individually?
The members when they debuted as a faction, they may not have like stuck on there, but individually, you kind of got to add them in there because they debuted as a faction.
The Nexus.
There you go.
That's true.
Bray Wyatt is a tag team champion, 3-time Universal champion.
1-time heavyweight champion too, wasn't he?
I think
he didn't have the black belt. I was gonna say he had the black belt.
He had the black belt in the Universal title twice. So yeah, 2-time Universal champion. Who else is on there? Ryback Intercontinental.
Ryback has an Intercontinental Championship.
Daniel Bryan,
Darren Young.
Yep, I was gonna say
Darren Young brought in a tag team champion. Wade Barrett, I think, a 4-time or 5-time IC champion.
But CM Punk also.
Yeah.
You got Heath Slater, multiple-time tag team champion. Justin Gabriel, same thing. David Otunga, same thing, multiple-time tag team champion.
While I'm thinking about 3MB.
Fair point.
I mean, Hinder, WWE champion. Drew, WWE champion. Intercontinental tag team.
Was Heath Slater got the tag titles, as we said?
Was Hinder United States champion?
I don't know.
Jinder Mahal was like at WrestleMania 34.
Yeah, he beat Randy Orton, right?
It was a 4-way with him, Rusev, Bobby Roode, and Randy Orton, and he won the U.S. title. He lost it the next month to Jeff Hardy.
3MB is a good one. How about this? The motherfucking Rosebuds.
Oh god.
Hey, Braun, Becky, Alexa, come on.
That's true. There's a lot of belts in there.
Yeah.
Braun's a 2-time Universal champion. Becky won the Every Woman's Championship. Alexa, SmackDown Women's Champion. Raw Women's Champion. I forgot who else was on the Rosebuds, but it was like, I think it was like 2 more people. Don't be it.
Hey.
I almost
let's
the Rosebuds. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Since we on that tip, how about the Social Outcast? Nope. Never mind. I had to think about that for a second.
What was the one where it was Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura?
Oh, the Artist Collective.
Yep, the Artist Collective.
Yeah, it was okay. Sami NXT champion, Shinsuke NXT champion, United States champion, Cesaro United States champion.
Sami was Intercontinental champion. Yeah, Sami got the Intercontinental
tag team
championship a couple times.
The bar. Oh, Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble too.
Yeah, true.
Wow. Damn.
Sami tag champ, Intercontinental champ.
I mean, I know we were trying to leave like the heavier factions out of it, but the Bullet Club, yo. I mean,
come on,
you want, but I'm saying you want to talk. No, listen, you want to talk about individual title runs of niggas? Let's think about this. Finn Balor,
AJ Styles on. That's enough.
AJ Styles. I'm just saying, AJ Styles.
We're looking at the lesser known factions.
We brought up the Rosebuds, and you bring up Bullet Club.
I brought up 3MB before then. Come on.
Yeah, like, because then I'd be like, all right, what about fucking the corporation or the Nation of Domination, some shit like that?
No, yeah, corporate ministry. The corporate ministry. They had Undertaker on there.
I was going to say, Taker had all the belts.
It was Undertaker and Triple H. Undertaker and Triple H all on the same faction. It's like, yeah, that's every title ever.
The two-man power trip.
It's off-brand because it got Naked Midian on there.
You got fucking
European champion.
The Dangerous Alliance or some shit like that. Since Cody mentioned them tonight. That's a fucking faction right there. Dangerous Alliance. Like, nigga, everybody got a nickname and you just got 5 cold niggas in the ring. You got the Crusher, Larry Zbysko, stunning Steve Austin, beautiful Bobby Eaton, ravishing Rick Rude, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
If you add the Wyatt family, do you get Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan and Matt Hardy?
Technically, I'd say
Matt Hardy wasn't in the Wyatt family. It was just him and Bray. They were just a tag team. It was just 2 niggas.
The leader of the world. All right, can you add Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan though? Daniel Bryan definitely.
You could add Randy Orton because Randy Orton was an official Wyatt family member.
True. So I mean, if you think about it like that.
So who would be the better, Wyatt or the Shield? Not the Shield.
No, number wise, the Shield. I feel like the Shield takes it.
That's why I didn't say the Shield. The Bloodline versus the Shield. No, I mean the Bloodline versus the Wyatt family.
The Wyatt family's got more championships together than the Bloodline does.
But if you add The Rock, that's like 7 WWE championships.
Yeah. That's the thing. You add The Rock, you add Tama Tonga, you add Tonga Loa. That brings in a lot more championships.
That brings in multiple IWGP.
Don't forget, Solo got a North American title on there also.
Yeah. Solo brought in one. Solo is like that dude in Harlem Nights where they're all shooting and he has that one look. Like that's Solo. He bringing his little pea shooter North American title reign. Solo's been good.
Rock throws in his 4-time tag team championship, throws in his 7-time WWE championship, throws in his undisputed championship with his world title also. What is all included?
Royal Rumble winner,
throw in his like 4-time Intercontinental championship, and Solo got North American title.
All these main events he's been in, and Solo North American champion.
Royal Rumble win.
The Usos. All they tag title wins, and Jay just brought in another one that he and Cody Rhodes had. Roman got all his shit.
Jay won the unassisted Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
He won the arm. He did win the arm bar. I'm trying to think of another good one. The Nation of Domination. That's a good one because it's like you bringing in D-Rock, you bringing in D'Lo, Farouk, Ron Simmons. You got Godfather and all this shit. You got Owen Hart and all the shit that he did.
Oh, you add Owen Hart. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. That's a lot that they brought in.
Owen Hart won the King of the Ring, Intercontinental Champion.
True.
Slammies.
2-time. Blackheart. He's a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
The Rock shows up and throws in all his titles for another faction. I mean,
the corporation. I think the corporation would have it though, because you got The Rock and Triple H in one faction.
True.
And that's a fucking lot. You got The Rock, Triple H, and Big Show all in one faction.
That's over 20 titles between just the three of them.
Like just off the top of your head, that's a lot of shit that they won. So many fucking weird ass tag title runs by the Big Show.
I mean, I don't know. The Corporation versus Evolution.
Evolution does have a lot of titles, yo. You throw in all the Ric Flair.
It's Ric Flair, yeah. Ric Flair brings in a lot of them shits.
Triple H brings in a bunch of belts. Randy's not exactly belt shy either. Batista.
He's got a lot of shit.
Bautista. All right, so
Bautista.
We're gonna wrap it up. After time, what you got going on?
You already know. You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on the Blurred Cartel on Friday night, as well as the Round Table every Wednesday, and then directly after the Round Table, I have Casual Conversations. We are coming off of one of the most ridiculous episodes I've ever had the pleasure to be a part of. It was a very, very different episode. It was in the vein of our domestic violence episode, which wasn't even a casual conversation, so it carried over into the casual conversation. But you know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Yeah, I gotta be on one of those episodes.
I want to be on some. I want to be on one of them. On one of these joints.
These just get nasty. Niggas be dealing with their old ladies mid-show. You ever been doing a show with a nigga and his old lady gets mad at him and then she comes and flips the fucking breaker box on that nigga to turn off the internet on him, tells him to go to bed?
Yo.
That's the kind of shit we dealing with. Nasty work.
Go to bed is crazy.
Go to sleep.
She gave this nigga a direct time that he needed to be in the bed. He did not listen. She flipped the fucking breaker on him. Nasty work. This was coming off of the Make It Make Sense episode where she beat that nigga's ass live on TV. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yo, hey,
And the Colonels. Somebody call Olivia.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
There's a domestic violence charity in the link of that episode. I promise.
Jesus. Joel, Eastside Reviews.
Yeah, every Friday here, Blur Cartel, Friday night here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Jamel727. On Instagram, Jamel727. TikTok, Eastside Reviews. YouTube, Eastside Reviews. You know, I don't got a catchphrase, but yeah, stay healthy, stay black, and fuck Diddy.
Yeah.
Wow. Phrasing. No Diddy on fuck Diddy, but
I don't know if you want to do that, yo. You might end up like Cat.
Find that catch us here. Subscribe to the channel. You know, we out of here. Enjoy yourselves. It's a late episode. We tired. Gotta get into some GM.